Hi everybody, it's Soap Man, and it's time to cut the soap I made yesterday. Okay, if you watched the making video, you saw my camera cut off. The battery died, so I'm really sorry I did not get the making in. I am getting the cutting in. The making didn't turn out what I wanted. You see I have here, I went ahead and cut 6 bars. I have not straight, but relatively straight lines. I wanted valleys and ridges in each of these. I didn't get it. It was too thin, and I really thought it would be thick. And here it is, it's still a somewhat soft soap. It's hard enough to cut. Looks great, got a nice top, but this isn't the top I wanted. I wanted to go ahead and finish getting this light on the top and get a really, really super thick texture and a nice rugged top. Didn't happen. So, I had a lot of extra left over, so I put this into the mold for myself. And this is still a very... I scooped this out of the mold with my bare hands and just kind of smeared it in there. That's how soft that soap was. This went through a hard gel because I checked it this morning several hours later, and it was still really, really hot. And on my mold, I wanted to have a nice top on it, but instead, I'm not sure if you can see this or not. Instead of getting this really, really thick on top and getting a really, really textured top, it was still kind of sort of beyond it, a little bit gravy thick, so it just kind of smeared and ran over the side, so I actually had to cut that off. You can kind of see that here, where I had to cut it off around the edges to get out of the mold. So this was really supposed to be on the top. All of this didn't happen. Anyway, I'm doing the best I can with what I have. I still have a nice top on it. I have a nice, textured layer. A nice, colored layers. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting this. So let's get into the picture here. If you notice, I'm taking, what's stuck on the wire and smearing it on my hands. I'm going to show you the lather I get from this. Because this is definitely not ready to go in the shower, but I've washed my hands with, what was left and, had a pretty good result. Let me show you something else. I did not do a water discount on this. I should have, but only one layer shows that. And it's the third layer up from the bottom. Let me show you. And it's because the titanium dioxide. Look at the bottom. None. None. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but the third layer up has a glycerin river. But then yet the top that has the most titanium dioxide doesn't, but it didn't get as hot as this inner layer here with the titanium dioxide. So I have a few glycerin rivers in these as well. Doesn't hurt anything. They still look nice. They're tall, skinny like I wanted. I'm going to go on that. So this is not one of my better ones. I've been out for all these weeks and I'm sorry, and I come back and I don't do the best video for you. So let's finish cutting these. I'm going to show you the lather that I get from what's on this wire that I'm rubbing on my hands. This is going to be a great soap. And it looks pretty darn good. It's just not what I wanted. Okay, so even though it didn't turn out just exactly what I wanted, it still looks nice. And from what I can gather so far, it's going to be a great soap. Let me show you something here. Of course, it's not been quite 24 hours, and you've watched me, go ahead and put this on my hands, like just what I took off the wire. So let me get a little bit of water on this. And look at this. Look at the lather test. And it's really not finished to quantify because it's not been quite 24 hours. And look at all that. See all that lather? So it's going to be a great soap. Let me rinse my hands off real quick. And it still looks really nice. Not what I wanted, but still really nice. So, thank you Soap Queen from Brambleberry, because it's based on this, based on your video that I did this. Very similar to your recipe. I had to make a few changes and then adjust the colors to get this 4 layers. So, thank you. And folks, thank you for watching. Sorry I've been out so long, but I am back. I'm sorry the making video didn't come up, but I can't help it. Here we are. I'm back, and I will see you next week for another batch of soap. I plan to do a hot process batch to use up some soaps from a previous one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.